This is London.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to LDM Wrestling Presents Fight for the Flight. We are at the semi-final stages of our tournament to determine which member of the Chaotic Wrestling roster from Boston, Massachusetts will be traveling to the United Kingdom and appearing for LDM Wrestling. It could be this individual right here, the Smoke Show, Ricky Smokes, who put on a fantastic performance in the first round. His opponent today, however, is coming into this with an injury after he was viciously attacked after his first round victory. And that, of course, is Randy Rivera. So the Smoke Show right here in the ring, awaiting his opponents. And here he is, Randy Rivera, with a suspected AC joint manipulative injury right there in his shoulder. But he is going to put his best foot forward. Is the natural-born thriller Randy Rivera. He is able to go over the top rope, but Ricky Smokes starting this off before the bell. Richie Pace calling for the bell there. And now Smokes in the corner, taking Rivera fist by fist, taking the youngster to school. Smokes moves underneath, and Rivera hits a step-up Enziguri. Smokes did not see that one coming. Randy Rivera then, Irish whip to Smokes, but using his injured arm, Smokes was able to block it. Rivera sips underneath. And slipping underneath, and now with some strikes, but look at that. Smokes again trying to hold on to the hair. Double leg takedown, and a single leg stomp right there. Ricky Smokes back in control. Referee Richie Pace then, 2 count was called. Ricky Smokes mounting Rivera. And it looks like Smokes is trying to take off that protective padding that is protecting Randy Rivera's injured AC joint in the shoulder. Ricky Smokes then, when we spoke before this contest, he said that he was a surefire hit to get on that plane and head over to LDM Wrestling, and he had words for any LDM competitor that when they step in the ring of the Smoke Show, they won't see what's coming. Here goes Rivera then. Oh, Rivera caught with a release body slam, followed by a knee drop right there. Just a 2 count. Ricky Smokes is an absolutely exceptional athlete. As much as his attitude may well disappoint many people, his athleticism and his technical ability is first class. Well, Smokes now picking up Rivera and just beating him with that elbow to the back of the head. Rivera not 100% fit, of course. Smokes is delighted about that as he hooks the injured arm, and look at him pulling on that injured arm, cinching his leg right into the armpit. And now following this up with some kicks to the midsection. Strong Irish whip across the ring. Smokes following it up with a smoke line right there. Oh, a beautiful arm control snapmare takeover. This injured shoulder of Randy Rivera is potentially going to certainly prohibit him from getting up to those top ropes if he needs to. It may even prohibit him from using that sling blade. Very, very powerful move in the arsenal of the natural-born thriller. Well, Smokes continuing to trash talk Rivera here. Picks him up. Short Irish whip. Rivera then tried to get in for that leg, but he's just, as soon as he grabbed the leg, shoulder almost gave way there once again. Just yet again providing Ricky Smokes with an opening. Throws him off that time. Oh, and Rivera then surprising himself, using the uninjured arm to hit that shoulder block, holding onto the injured arm now as he goes for that heavy clothesline. And as you can see, Ricky Smokes, whilst he was on the receiving end of the clothesline, Rivera was unable to clear the top rope. His arm got caught. Smokes then was able to come back with a drop kick and drops right on the edge of the apron there. Very, very hard part of the ring, of course. Randy Rivera, I think he may well be done, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, good Lord, Ricky Smokes. A belly-to-back suplex on the very edge of the ring apron, directly onto Randy Rivera's injured left shoulder. Only a 2 count called in there, but I think, folks, we might be seeing the beginning of the end for Randy Rivera in the Fight for the Flight tournaments. Look at this. Ricky Smokes demanding, if not forcing Randy Rivera to remove the shoulder padding, the shoulder support that he had in place. Well, Rivera then responds with a block and a couple of big forearms, creating a little bit of space, catching Smokes, spins him around, tries to go for the kick, and hits another Inzaguri. A beautiful Inzaguri right there. Smokes in the corner, just getting himself up, using the ropes to help. Rivera also up on his feet, follows in with that arm. Beautiful clothesline over the top rope. He manages to find the courage to make that work, and now he's on the ring apron. He goes for a springboard, and he hits. Oh no, but look at that, in pain afterwards, having to mangle that cover very quickly. Just a 2 count from the springboard clothesline, but again, as much as Ricky Smokes was on the receiving end of that move, more damage done to the injured shoulder of Randy Rivera. The natural-born Thriller, however, is in control right now. We could be seeing an upset, but as soon as the words came out of my mouth, Ricky Smokes picks up Rivera. Rivera then ducks under a clothesline, leapfrogs over Ricky Smokes, and hits that sling blade. And look at this, Rivera using all of his strength to potentially, oh my goodness, beautiful pump kick. Just a 2 count. Rivera then was very, very close to picking up what would clearly be an upset right here if the youngster, the natural-born Thriller, Randy Rivera, can get past the smoke show. Ricky Smokes picks him up, but even that looks like a struggle based on the straining on Smokes' face. Tries to get him up with that Samoan lift, is unable to do so. Smokes then chopping down the left shoulder of Rivera, and a huge hit right there. Smokes picks him up. Oh no, he's hooked in that head. Face first into the buckle. Spinning TKO. Ricky Smokes, the Smoke Show, has picked up a victory, and we will see him later on in this episode advancing to the finals, and he is now 1 step away from a seat on the plane from Boston, Massachusetts to London to appear for LDN Wrestling. Well, Ricky Smokes then advancing to the finals, ladies and gentlemen. If you have yet to subscribe to LDN Wrestling here on YouTube, we strongly suggest that you do. We have just put together a fantastic Capital TV special featuring British wrestling legend, the masked wonder himself, Kendo Nagasaki. If you have yet to see it, please go ahead and take a look after you finish watching the Fight for the Flight finals. What a fantastic look back at the life and times of the British wrestling legend, Kendo Nagasaki. We'll be right back with the second semi-final.
We take you now to London. This is London.
LDN Wrestling is coming to Gibraltar. On Sunday, September 5th, we will be live at the Open Air Theater located next to the Botanic Gardens starting at 6 p.m. This will be the first time ever that a wrestling show is in the beautiful British territory. So get your tickets before they sell out, because they are going fast, and all of the top stars of LDN Wrestling will be in attendance. If you need to buy tickets or looking for more information, go to ldnwrestling.com.
Well, thank you, Joey Sinceri, right there, as we are about to take a look at the second semi-final of the Fight for the Flight tournament, and it's going to be the dime piece Aaron Rourke taking on Brad Cashew. Well, Cashew entering the ring with a tremendous amount of athleticism. Rourke, however, laying on the top rope, thoroughly unimpressed. If you've been tuning into other wrestling promotions around the world, you have likely already seen Aaron Rourke. He has appeared on all of the top independent promotions, including AEW Dark right there. So keep your eye out, as this is a star of the future. But right now, he is in the ring with Brad Cashew, a star of the present, as Rourke is deciding that this needs to begin potentially with a test of strength, better known to you and I as a Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Oh, locking up right there. First hand cinched in place. Rourke's got the height advantage. I dare say CASHEW maybe just slightly heavier, but strength-wise, these two are very evenly matched. As you can see, no man picking up the initial advantage. CASHEW then trying to push back on Rourke. Rourke pushing back on CASHEW, and CASHEW with a backwards roll and putting all of that pressure onto the wrists of Aaron Rourke. CASHEW taking this now into a beautiful standing wrist lock. Armbar applied. Rourke breaking that with a nice Irish whip. CASHEW leaps over him. Rourke switches direction on him, goes for a clothesline. CASHEW drops the back. Rourke spins over. And Aaron Rourke has had enough of Brad CASHEW, throws him out, but CASHEW responds from the outside. Oh, CASHEW, beautiful athleticism coming in the ring. Nicely done there. Rourke drops down. CASHEW goes over. Look at this athleticism from both men. Neither man can catch on either. And CASHEW, beautiful crossbody right there. Just a 2 count. What a fantastic sequence of maneuvering right there. Most of those efforts were futile, as everything that they've tried to throw, the other person ducked, reversed, or saw coming. But eventually CASHEW was able to hit a springboard-esque style spinning crossbody. And now Aaron Rourke trying to pin CASHEW with that Greco-Roman knuckle lock, which was applied from the knees. Rourke with both shoulders down, bridging out from CASHEW. Rourke trying to push that knee down to force CASHEW down. Oh, look at that athleticism. CASHEW on the shoulders of Aaron Rourke. Goes for a sunset flip attempt. Just a 2 count. Rourke covers him up there. 2 from that. Another cover. Oh, look at this from Rourke. Jackknife. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, what strength as they bridge out. Who's got the better of this backslide? It looks to be CASHEW. Oh no, flipped over. Rourke lands on his feet. Goes for a shellacker attempt very early on. Cross chop right there from Aaron Rourke to the throat of Brad CASHEW. Blocked the punch. Forearm by CASHEW. Rourke down to 1 knee. Another forearm by CASHEW. Oh, Aaron Rourke blocking the punch there with a kick. And Aaron Rourke throwing CASHEW's arm and then shoulder down to the floor. Aaron Rourke then kicking the left arm of Brad CASHEW. Rourke now taking control of this contest. Well, these two have met in chaotic wrestling on a couple of occasions, each picking up a victory. But right now, half Nelson applied by Aaron Rourke. Hand gripped in there. That is a very unconventional grip right there. And a beautiful bridging pinfall attempt from Aaron Rourke. Ladies and gentlemen, looking at the styles of both of these competitors, I am picturing right here dream matchups for our LDM wrestling faithful. The technical ability of both of these individuals would mesh up fantastically well against a British heavyweight champion, Alan Lee Travis. I can see both of these men having phenomenal British wrestling style bouts with Sid Manelli. And of course, Crusher Curtis would love to get his hands on either of these two competitors, as the real heavyweight of LDM wrestling would love to try and tear these two apart. Rourke picks CASHEW up, but CASHEW fighting back. You'll notice that all competitors that are coming from chaotic wrestling are not just going to sit back. They're going to be fighting for every single advantage they can get. Aaron Rourke then, beautiful control, throwing CASHEW shoulder first into the buckle, and oh no, shoulder first all the way through the middle buckle, and his shoulder just collided with the steel post. I will mention that about 8 months ago, Brad CASHEW had shoulder surgery to repair a torn labrum. So that shoulder joint of Brad CASHEW is a slight weak point, despite him going through all the physical therapy needed, and the physiotherapy, as us Brits know it, needed to recover from such an injury. It is always going to be on the mind of Brad CASHEW whether his shoulder can cope with the hard intricacies of some of these moves that Aaron Rourke is putting on. It looks like right now Rourke is looks like he was biting CASHEW, Not the most technical move right there. But again, if I'm an LDM wrestler, if I'm the hotshot Joey Scott, and I'm studying these matches, I'm going to be very, very intrigued. And I'm going to be like, well, if Aaron Rourke makes it and wins the fight for the flight and gets over to LDM wrestling and he starts to bite me, I'm going to make sure I see that coming and don't let it happen. We've got a beautiful reverse top hand wrist lock right here from Aaron Rourke, putting a lot of pressure again, not only on the shoulder joint of Brad Cashew, but just in general on the lungs and cardiovascular capacity of Cashew. But Cashew manages to get to his feet and starts throwing these right hands, able to potentially break the hold. There he is, breaking the hold, turns it around, manages to escape that hold right there. Nice kick, creating some separation. Oh, big clothesline from Cashew, followed by a back elbow. Cashew slips underneath and hits a spinning kick to the back of Aaron Rourke. Cashew certainly making the most of this window of opportunity, hooking one hand. Oh, he manages to get two. Ladies and gentlemen, he is going for what we call toss nuts. However, Aaron Rourke manages to reverse it. Cashew tries to break the grip. He manages to break the grip. Ducks underneath. Oh yes, release T-bone suplex. Cashew nipping up to his feet. The Chaotic Wrestling faithful love to see Brad Cashew hit that T-bone suplex. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nutville Slam. Beautiful Nutville Slam right there. Oh, Cashew did not get those shoulders hooked underneath his legs, unfortunately. Rourke kicking out of the Nutville Slam right there. Nutville Slam, of course, a version of the Alabama Slam. But Cashew now trying to figure out what he needs to do to make it to the finals and face Ricky Smokes. Oh, he went for the shellacka. Rourke had it caught, spins him over, dropping once again that foot onto the wrist of Cashew. And look at this, he has not stepped off that wrist. All of the pressure and a stomp onto the wrist of Brad Cashew. Don't do this, Aaron Rourke. There's no need for this. There is no need. Oh, he missed. He missed it. Cashew with a roll-up. Rourke to his feet. Shellacka. Shellacka. Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, and that is a 3 count. We have our final booked. It is going to be the Smoke Show. Ricky Smokes taking on this man, Brad Cashew, in the fight for the flight. The winner receiving a plane ticket and seat on first class air to LDM Wrestling. We will be right back, folks, with the final. Stay tuned.
LDN Wrestling, the United Kingdom's premier touring wrestling company, is getting superiorly better. My name is Joey Sinceri, but to all you blokes across the pond, it's the superior athlete, the superior man, Joey Sinceri. And from August 24th to August 30th, when I am in a city near you, I want you to buy a ticket. I want you to get some popcorn. I want you to get a drink, maybe even buy an LDN Wrestling t-shirt. But the most important thing I want you to do is make sure you get a seat very close to that ring, because whenever I make the walk down the aisle, that's what superiority is all about. Cheers, mate.
Well, there you have it. Joey Sinceri on his way to LDM Wrestling. And whilst he may well be the superior athlete, he certainly does not do a superior British accent impersonation. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fight for the Flight, a tournament presented by LDM Wrestling featuring the superstars of Chaotic Wrestling. And this is the finals. This was an 8-man tournament to crown the winner, shall we say, and the winner will, of course, get a contract to appear in LDM Wrestling. The finals today will be taking place, and it features the man in the ring right now, the Smoke Show, Ricky Smokes, against the man making his way to the ring, Brad CASHEW. We saw the Smoke Show defeat Randy Rivera in the semifinals, and we just witnessed Brad CASHEW getting past the dime piece, Aaron Rourke. But this is going to be a tremendous contest, ladies and gentlemen. You are going to see not only wrestling that you would be familiar with if you are a fan of LDM wrestling, the mat-based technical style, but both of these individuals will portray a tremendous American style. A lot of high-flying, a lot of hard-hitting action, and this is the type of fusion that LDM wrestling will be able to bring you with their numerous partnerships all over the world, as these two individuals know what they're fighting for as they go face-to-face. CASHEW then straight away, amateur wrestling takedown on Smokes. Reversed it, then look at that reverse waist grip. Goes for a quick gator roll pinfall attempt. Goes for it the other way. Referee Brendan then with a quick 2 count both sides. Smokes got to figure out a way to get to his feet, but straight away gets caught up with a crucifix pin. CASHEW wants this to end very, very quickly. Goes for an Oklahoma Kowalski style roll. Just a 2 count. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 quick covers in the space of the first minute of this match. There is no questioning what Brad CASHEW's MO is here. He wants to get the job done, and he wants to get it done quickly, whereas Ricky Smokes then shoulder tackling to the ground. CASHEW tried to trip him on the way through, leaps over him, hits the ropes himself, and CASHEW puts Smokes down on the ground. Smokes tries to trip CASHEW this time, leaps over him, tries to go for a clothesline. We saw that earlier on. And right there, CASHEW with a quick 2 count. Beautiful. Look at this. CASHEW has gone for several pinning combinations early in this final. Oh, beautiful high-angled splash right there from CASHEW. Irish whip pillar to post. Could we be seeing another one? CASHEW high-angled splash once again, and Smokes is out of here. He doesn't want any further part of this. He needs a breather. CASHEW then over the top onto the apron. Oh, went for a big kick right there. Smokes takes him down. Oh, look at that nice kick away from CASHEW. Skins the cat, and Smokes cannot get him. And CASHEW all the way over the top and back around the other side. Drop kick through the bottom rope. Oh, this is the type of high-flying athleticism that you are going to see if Brad CASHEW manages to pick up the victory in this tournament and makes it over to LDN Wrestling. So mark your calendars, folks. Keep tuning in to LDN on YouTube, as you will likely see these competitors again. Well, certainly you'll see one of them. Brad CASHEW then climbing to there, back to the apron. Smokes went after him. CASHEW goes to the midsection. We saw this in the match against Aaron Rourke earlier, as did Ricky Smokes, catching CASHEW before he was able to backflip in, and a beautiful drop kick right in between the shoulder blades of Brad CASHEW. And Ricky Smokes in the ring by himself, but not wasting time, going right after Brad CASHEW. Oh, and CASHEW then on the receiving end of a very hard club to the back right there. Oh, we saw this to Randy Rivera in the semifinals. And Ricky Smokes saying that this is over. Oh, just a 1 count. CASHEW not done, not by a long shot. Oh, Ricky Smokes now the aggressor in this contest. Ricky Smokes then, again, just so talented. If you just take the ability of these two competitors, I'd match them up one after another. They are so close. But then you look at the attitude, and that's where Ricky Smokes goes a little bit too far at times. CASHEW with a beautiful sunset flip, just a 2 count right there. Ricky Smokes has that terrible attitude. Back rolling there from CASHEW. Well, referee Brendan then getting his hand worn out, and look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you this, you will not see a better looking dropkick than that in the entire professional wrestling landscape than the one that Ricky Smokes just hit on Brad CASHEW. But again, as I was saying, LDM Wrestling, if you get the opportunity to see Ricky Smokes, if he comes your way, it is his attitude that will turn you off, not his ability in the ring. His ability in the ring, first class, but his attitude is, well, it's quite frankly dastardly, disgusting. He's got a bad attitude, but he's got a great set of wrestling skills that unfortunately makes you kind of like him, but on the other hand, you really hate him. And right now he is in control of Brad Cashew, another man with tremendous skills. You've seen him already. I mean, I think we've seen about 9 different pinfall attempts from Cashew on Smokes. But right now you got Smokes in control with that headlock. And as you saw, Smokes turn over onto his back, pushed his heels and raised his hips off the ground just to put a bit of extra sauce on that headlock. Cashew then slowly starting to make his way to his feet right here, using some of that momentum to try and force Ricky Smokes away from his trachea. Does so. Ricky Smokes not allowing to get very far. Irish whip attempt, goes for that. Oh, he went for a clothesline. Oh, and Smokes went for it as Cashew held back. And Cashew hits the big foot, followed by a clothesline, followed by a back elbow. This is Brad Cashew, spinning kick to the back of the head right there. Vintage Brad Cashew. And here is, toss nuts, ladies and gentlemen. He holds on to that German suplex once. He holds on for a second time. Could Ricky Smokes be going for a third round through toss nuts right here? Brad Cashew, unable to get that third one just now. Turns it underneath. Release. T-bone suplex with a nip up to feet. This is the Brad Cashew that we have seen. And a snap German. Just a 2 count right there. If you've been paying attention to the LDN Presents Fight for the Flight, that is a vintage set of maneuvers from Brad Cashew. And hitting it, topping it off, should I say, with that snap German suplex with a bridge. Just a 2 count. Goes for the shellacka. Smokes with a backhand right there. Ducking the shellacka, which has got the job done on both occasions in this tournament. Smokes then, face first. Cashew blocks with his hands. Oh, and Cashew then able to escape from that spinning TKO move. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we could be seeing the Nutville Slam. No, Smokes reverses it into a pin. 2 count. Big kick in the gut there by Smokes. Ladies and gentlemen, we could... I don't want to see this powerbomb attempt. Wait a sec. Nutville Slam. What a reversal. Just a 2 count. Cashew almost getting the job done. Ricky Smokes was going to hit that powerbomb, but Cashew reversed it into a beautiful Nutville Slam. 2 count only. Cashew on top now, trying to figure out what it's going to take for Brad Cashew to get the job done, to win the Fight for the Flight tournament. I warned you, ladies and gentlemen, both of these men will do whatever it takes. Cashew placing Smokes on the top rope. He climbs up, Smokes trying to fight back. But whatever Cashew has planned, I don't want to be Ricky Smokes right now. Oh, Cashew on the top rope. Smokes then. Oh, he slipped out. This could be that powerbomb. Nope, Cashew lands on his feet. Shellacka attempt. Smokes up. One hitter. The one hitter from Ricky Smokes. Oh, my goodness. A 2 count from Brad Cashew. Oh, look at the strength from the Smoke Show. Powerbomb. Oh, I thought Ricky Smokes had it. A 2 count from the powerbomb. And did you see the strength of Ricky Smokes? If you're watching Crusher Curtis, you may well be the true heavyweight of British wrestling, but don't underestimate either of these 2 individuals, because they are strong boys. And there Ricky Smokes working to his feet.
They know I'm the one they're gonna say. I'm the top guy.
He wants to fight for the Flight Championship tournament. Absolutely. Oh, and it looked like Ricky Smokes setting Cashew up for something, but Cashew fighting back, pushing him back into the corner, driving that shoulder deep into the midsection of the Smoke Show. Big chop in the corner. Oh, what's he got? Oh, look at this. Coast to coast kick to the face right there. Cashew hitting another one, corner to corner. Oh, beautiful. Oh my goodness, could we be seeing a trifecta of buckle to buckle moves? Oh wait, Ricky Smokes catches him. Head first into the buckle, spinning TKO. Ricky Smokes on his way to LDM, but no. Cashew with a kick out. Come on now. Ricky Smokes then was seconds, not seconds, plural, seconds singular away from picking up the victory in the Fight for the Flight tournament. This has been a tremendous effort by both of these competitors. Ricky Smokes then trying to figure out what he's going to need. Smokes then talking trash as Cashew looks to recover from that spinning TKO, as Smokes may well be setting up for the smokestack as he picks up Cashew onto his knees, driving that right hand right into the temple of Brad Cashew. Well, that smokestack, if he hits that move, you will be seeing Ricky Smokes in LDM Wrestling. I will guarantee it. And Reginald Kensington III does not guarantee many things. So here we go, Ricky Smokes continuing to deliver, but it just looks like he's waking up Brad Cashew as these competitors get head-to-head just as they did at the start, pushing now each other. Smokes goes for a hit. Cashew responds with a right hand of his own. Smokes goes for that backhand. Cashew was teasing the shellacka. He hit it. It looks like he got all of it. Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The 3 count. And folks who have tuned in, you are witnessing the winner of the Fight for the Flight tournament. And ladies and gentlemen of LDM Wrestling, let me present to you Brad Cashew. He will be making his way over to LDM Wrestling as a result of winning this tournament. Keep your eyes peeled on future LDM Wrestling YouTube content, as you are likely to see Brad Cashew featured very soon. But for those who have an inkling, go onto YouTube, search Chaotic Wrestling. You will find plenty of fantastic footage featuring all the superstars of Chaotic Wrestling. But folks, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you tell people about LDM Wrestling. So much great content coming your way every day. Just today, we uploaded LDN Capital TV special featuring Kendo Nagasaki. I've been Reginald Kensington III. This has been LDM Wrestling's Fight for the Flight.